Eric Muathe with Muathe.com. Let's take a look at what happens when a stock moves to all-time lows on its RSI. Here we are showing a weekly chart for FIT. You can see that it moved to fresh all-time lows here in November 2015. So that moved to fresh lows when the stock was trading, let's call it in the mid-30s. Also, we see that another move to fresh lows took place sometime in December of 2015 when the stock was trading in the mid to higher 20s. And even right now, it looks like the stock has the threat of moving to fresh all-time lows again. And if it does, that might suggest even lower prices. So that's one aspect where we see that the RSI moving to all-time lows can be a major sell signal. If we also take a look at the MACDs, we can see that here what we understand as far as the MACD is concerned, every time you see an instrument be rejected at the zero line here on the weekly, that tends to be a sell signal. This was a sell signal here sometime in late October. The stock went above zero and back below it. So let me show that again. Right there, which corresponds to the highs. So RSI uniform activity rejection at the zero line corresponding with the highs there in the 40s. And we can also see this on the daily chart. Just go back to the MACDs here. And every time the stock is rejected with uniform activity, tends to be a sell signal. For example, take a look at the most recent move here. It tried to move its MACD above zero and was rejected for the highs here. Let's call it in the $16 area. And you can also see here rejection late December 2015 for the highs there in the RSI and the highs there in price. Let's call it about in the $28 level. The main MACD was also coming close to zero and was rejected. And even here we see that there was a trend break and also a move by the MACD below zero. And even if you go back and check these previous highs, in fact, let's do that. Take a look at uniform activity above zero and back below it. So let's draw the zero line. So this was uniform activity above zero, back below it for the highs there. And there was a trend break also and back below zero right here for the highs in the higher 30s or so. Even this here is uniform activity above zero, back below it for the highs somewhere there. So yes, take a look at RSI making new lows or MACDs showing rejection at the zero line for some type of idea where stocks are going. In fact, if you need more information on the MACD, take a look at my YouTube channel playlist. I have a tutorial here on how to take a look at the MACD and some of these principles that we are discussing in this brief video. Otherwise, Eric Muathe with Muathe.com. As always, good luck, peace, and blessings. ESCS.